Yo, yeah, this is a little follow-up still, or kind of a follow-up. It's kind of via request as well, semi-request, but I'm going to talk about, earlier I was speaking about the Morrisons in it, and the line at Morrisons. Well, I'm going to speak about, I'm going to expand on earlier on's build, like in the sense of, make sure you get your Kiwi line. You already know that's basic. But yeah, what I was actually saying when I said like the people that are switched on, yeah, this detox is major. I'll show you a couple things in a minute still. But this is just all from the, obviously no smoke. Don't watch a little homemade lining up. Can't wait to reach my barb. Aye, see how I teeth them white? Nah, for real though, yeah, basically, the illusion, yeah? So differently, all it is like this. I said, people that are switched on, they're gonna feel it more, like myself. Because I know it's an idiot thing that is going on. But then, what you gotta check is people dead, innit? And everyone know that people must dead in this reality or whatever, innit? That's the paradigm we live in. But certain people, they don't even think like that. So, divide and conquer, innit? You have to understand, overstand, understand, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, yeah, when something reach you at your yard, yeah, it's different than when it reach you on road. So, in other words, yeah, you feel like, say, you're safe when you go behind your door and all that. But apparently, behind your door is like, is the most dangerous time of your life, really. It's behind your door. Anything can happen anywhere, anytime, but it's behind your door that you're more prone to something happening to you than when you're outside of your house, right? Oh, this is statistics, numbers, whatever. So what I'm actually speaking on is this, like I said, about the emotional and the mental. Right now, yeah, people are on puppy show time, yeah? People are going on like, say, yeah, they're cool and positive vibes, I'm happy. Stop to lie, man. Yeah, you're only lying to yourself anyway, because at the end of the day, yeah, like, what have you got to be happy about? That's a question. Food for thought. Like, ask yourself the question: what have you got to be happy about? Like, sure, achievements, right? Now what? Like, yeah, accolade, yeah, whatever. Now what? The point I'm making is, there ain't nothing greater than being yourself, right? I think we can all agree on that. The key is knowing self, knowing that true self, innit? I think I spoke in it in another thing where I said you got who you are, who people think you are, and who you think you are, right? So in other words, it's layers like an onion, but it's I'm not gonna front. It's an arduous task, and not everything is for everyone and all that, yeah? I was already told not everyone's going to make it anyway, so, like, I already left and came back, and I'm telling you now, I came back for my ma. You get me? Mama. But anyway, I'm going off into a tangent. It happens. So yeah, basically what I'm talking about is the illusion, innit? So the illusion is like, look at YouTube analytics and algorithms and stuff like that, right? So then, obviously everyone's starting to witness the whole your phone can read your mind type scenario, but all it is really and truly is that you're in a loop, you're caught in a loop, like on a disc, a CD, and that disc, it don't change, it don't nothing, yeah? And where you're caught on that, tell me something. Can you remember what you did 3 days ago? And that's the point. You got to stop and then think And when you go to think, what you do is try to pinpoint what day I'm talking about by doing what? You go through the 7 days of the, yeah? So what day are we today? All this happens autonomously, autopilot. But what that shows you is that you're currently dealing with now, but you can get taken anywhere from words. So imagine we're all sitting there watching the TV innit, and the news broadcasting and the Boris little pussy about intensity, all that BS. I don't believe none of it. It's just playing with other people's emotions. Yeah, I go out there the other day. One woman's trying to. I just said, listen, shut up, man. Don't tell me nothing. She, as far as I'm concerned, she was invading my space. Because she's telling me, so I don't want to hear it. Who are you? Who gave you authority to tell me, oh, I work for I don't business who you work for. And that's the point I'm making. So you got people out here now, they ain't police, but they got uniform on underneath, meaning in their mental, giving them little authority because save lives, save that. What bumperclot in NHS did we have in the first place? Don't you remember all the politics and all the drama? Listen, it was a year or two ago in Southend-on-Sea, yeah? They had ambulance lining up round the corner, rude boy. And rude girl. Nah, I'm joking. Like, you got to allow the slang and all. I'm going to draw it all out. Yeah. I went back to sleep willingly. I'm telling you. Yeah. And we'll get into all of that along the way too. But round the corner, lining up ambulance. People with some serious medical conditions couldn't get in the hospital because the beds were taken up. So don't tell me nothing about save no NHS and saving people. That's some joke thing. They're just pulling on your emotions because every single day people die, B. And every single day people, babies are being born. So the cycle of life is always going to play out. It's just when it's honed in on. So imagine we got enough youths poking up each other or killing each other, whatever the case may be. And half of it, maybe 3/4 of it, doesn't even get broadcasted. Why? Again, food for thought. My point is this though, yeah? All of a sudden there's some epidemic worldwide and all this. This country lock off, that country. If you people can't see, and I say you people to the people that are still deaf, dumb and blind and are looking at me right now like, oh, what's he talking about? Oh yeah, we heard it's an illusion and blah, blah. No. Really stop and think to yourself, yeah? What are you doing with what we call life? Seriously. Apart from the fact that we all breed in it, man and woman, red hair, and progeny and legacy and whatever, nation building. I don't see no nation being built. And to be honest, I got to speak from my disposition. So as a young black youth growing up, where I came up, yeah, I didn't get that installation or that home foundation of Ross, you're black, you know, and Malcolm X and Marcus Garvey and Noble Drew Ali and this one and that one, they all fought for your freedom as a black man in England. But no, I never get none of that. So when I look and I see people like Akala and that, because that foundation, that seed, that give him the plateau, that gave him the position he now plays in our society for the oppressed. But I'm speaking from being just black, quote unquote black. I'm not color, crayon and all that adjective. Forget all that. But, you know, for lack of a better expression, yeah, my mum's black, my dad's black. Never teach me nothing. In fact, I had some certain childhood issues, trauma and certain things like I touched on. But at the end of the day, yeah, my mum and dad was like pick me as far as I'm concerned still. Cause my mum was young when she had me. So again, she was just about trying to learn about herself as a woman and all had my brother and sister. So when I think about it, yeah, the most I did get was the insurgence of the black movies, you know, like the New Jack Cities, the Boys in the Hood. I mean, you name it. MTV, Yo MTV. Like we literally religiously used to record everything. Fresh Prince, Different World, you name it. What if it was black orientated. We got that on VHS, mate. Yeah, say nothing. So that was my education. That was my blackness education, excuse me. Obviously, aside Tupac being my surrogate dad, those who know. You know, and obviously Nas, and then after like the Locks. It's funny because I kind of skipped Big, and I think it's because Pac had me so under the wing. It was like I had to pick a side. I ain't no grey area kind of brother. This is Silver, Starlight, Star Power, Star Walker, aka anyway, Flight Boss. Listen, I'm saying like, it was just like, you know, to be able to get in that space, you know. See, good example. I was on my bullshit just now and came back to speak about whatever and it was gone. That's a great example of the illusion. That's what I'm getting at. People are literally in that space where I was on my bullshit. That's what everyone's on. Big said it best, partying bullshit. So going back, obviously, I couldn't rock with Big. I had to, do you get me? I stood firm with Puck, West Side and all that. But I still love Big, but I skipped Big and went straight to the Locks. Living off experience speaks for itself. It's a no-brainer. So I grew up on that. That was my, you know, and obviously CNN and all that, Capone and Nori and all that. You get me, Mob Life, whatever, blah, blah. But we all had our different little factions, if you like, of the hip-hop branch. And why I'm even getting into that is because, again, the blackness like that, some of us, I can't speak, you know, let me speak for myself, that I got. I mean, I grew up in Victoria Park, right? Obviously, E9 all day. Yeah, who knows. Yeah, Forsyth House, E9, brother, sister. So basically, I reached Victoria Park around 7, yeah? October times, in the fall. And yeah, from there, it was a goal. I mean, my next door, the first girl I had a crush on, she was Caucasian. Get me, Kerry Bolton. Oh my days. I used to love this girl off. And I think it was just because dynamics of boy and girl. And she was kind of pretty still. She was cute. All that business about pretty, yeah. Anyway, that's another story we've got to go into. Like why black women don't feel so beautiful, or why mixed race individuals feel like they're a race of unto their own, and all this whole black light, dark against light, all this BS, and people are like, yeah, it's the really lit. All right, cool. But let's bring it up to speed now, innit? Like, let's really bring it up to speed. Like, who's who out here right now? Yeah, 70s, 80s, 90s. Like, whose babies are we? Like, who are we? Is what I'm saying. Step out and say something. If you ain't got nothing to say, shut your mouth and just dress over that side, dress back, whatever, go somewhere else, man. Because right now, this is a serious thing. And you see these little videos, these little Fox Pops, and they're a bit long, 20 minutes max, 20-something minutes, but this one's like 40 minutes right now. I want to cut it to like 15. I want to start just doing Fox Pops, yeah? Because you ain't even got no attention span, yeah? Which is even crazy, yeah? Because the illusion, yeah, is like a thin thread, right? And you know, like you're walking and you just feel the spider web. That's the illusion, literally like that. But instead of you feeling it and being able to brush it off your face, you can't feel it. You can't taste it. You can't. It's just like Morpheus said in the, yeah? So in other words, Morpheus was telling you something about Morpheus, morph. You need to morph yourself from being how Neo was, which was all caught up in the fake whatever, and become real to yourself. Doesn't mean that it's all going to change in a certain type of, you know, dimensionality, but I can tell you right now, just from scaling a few dimensions, that it can get a bit thing out here. It can get a bit funny, to say the least. But not everything's for everyone, so everybody won't be able to scale the ladder of lights. You dig me? Anyway, so, you know, basically all I'm saying is that, you know, express yourself, yeah? Master your craft. And when I say your craft, I ain't talking like, you know, whatever we do. I'm not, because I know how people could stay, and this is why I don't even really like, you get lost in translation. It's like, basically, yeah, when I say your craft, I'm not talking about what you do, like your vocation and all that. If you're a musician and all, these things are just basic. Practice makes perfect, repetition make, like, come on. Like, hard work will always beat talent if talent don't work hard, you know, all that kind of thing. So, when I say your craft, I mean just that. This unidentified object. You know why it's an unidentified object? Because check your head. Like, literally, check the head of your body, innit? The rest of the stuff don't really matter right now, innit? As in the arms, yeah? But check the head. And when you check the head, you could tell me that you got 2 eyes, yeah? You got 2 ears, nostrils, nose, mouth, whatever. Okay, cool. And this is the problem. This is what the illusion is based on. We're getting to the crux now, isn't it? Because it's not about what's going on the outside. That's actually the effects of what's going on the inside. In other words, what I'm saying to you, yeah? Tell me about your brain. Oh, you know about the neurocortex, yeah, because that word's been flung around from, what's your cerebellum? What does it do? What's your your pineal gland, or your pituitary gland, or your, you know, where does your reptilian brain operate from? How does your reptilian brain operate? Most of you are in your reptilian brain right now because you're reacting to some BS. And you wasn't coasting to begin with. Yeah, sure, we was getting money, blah, blah, blah. Chicks got man got all this excitement. Like I said, Big said it best, party and bullshit. But then when you really check it, and the rug's been pulled out from underneath you now, are you seriously gonna tell me they're gonna ease you back into your little society thing, and you're gonna go back to doing what you was doing? How are you gonna ever live your life the same like 9/11? Don't you get it? So this ain't nothing like 9/11 where it's like, oh, playing and people got, it's more get in your yard and sit down. Let me see what you're gonna do. There's no uprising. There's no riots. Last riot we had was for my man, innit? Yeah. So understand something, yeah? Because I ain't advocating no bullshit like that. Oh, riot, what are you gonna riot? And tea from the shop, like that. It's like scavengers, like idiots, like loud at. Get organized. And I'm not saying everybody for link up, because not everybody for get on with everybody anyway. Not everybody's royalty. Certain people is like the pilgrims, or they rock with the pilgrims. I ain't trying to diss nobody, but I'm getting at it the best way I can. Yeah? You know who you are anyway if you're a Ross Clark pilgrim. Because you can't stand up around the realness, because we will put it on you. Listen, you'll burn from your head to your toe when you start hearing that fire. We don't play. This is a real thing. Enough of us had adhered the calling, and we're in different spaces. We're in different positions holding space. Yeah? So, basically, I'm going to done this video at 20 minutes because I feel like I just went all over the place. Yeah? I have a tendency to do that still. But it's really that fact that I mentioned of the illusion and you paying attention to what's going on outside all the time. Like, oh, how does my face look like? Oh, I got a little spot, and it unnerves you. It unnerves you because they're giving you a picture what you're supposed to look like. And everybody wants to match up to something else. They see, oh yeah, it's like how you start by certain garments. Shut up, man, you're full of fashion. Yeah, unless you go in the thing and create your own thing and wear your own threads. Salute, because that's what it's about right now. Yeah. Yeah, ownership, like ownership. And I'm telling you straight, I'm telling you like this, yeah. I'm starting from scratch, right? In terms of bread, like I came off the road a minute ago, but to refresh myself, and I say a minute ago, I'm talking 12 years, you know. But it's funny because even back then, yeah, when I was doing my thing, Certain man thought they was doing their thing, and I see them now, and it's the same man, them innit? Soft, and I say soft, like you, like you know, certain man don't even reach jail yet, and they've been doing this thing for the longest. So they come off road now, and they got a little bly in it, right? Alright, whatever. But you know them man there that was like being exploited and didn't know it, and they thought they was top boys in the hood. You see all these pictures going around, legends, and shut up, man. Because it's lame. Like, certain of the people that you're saying are legends are really pussios, and there's all kind of things, and I'm not even going to get into that, because I just, you know what it is with me? I hate the fake shit, yeah? And because you made a pretty penny, you feel like you got some for, but you're a dickhead all the same. There's a man that's got no peas, and he's more honourable than you. He's got more loyalty than you, so bun all that joke thing about try and follow man with money and all that, because that's what all people been doing already. You're sucking on the beast titty, and now the beast dropped down. Now what titty you're gonna suck? What nipple you're sucking on to get your nourishment? Yeah, Unu's fucked right now. Yeah, because you don't know which way to turn, and I'm telling you that because I know that. Yeah, and everybody's trying to follow suit same way. You see what the Americans doing? Oh, we start doing it over here, podcast rated. Let me tell you something. Let me really tell you something. Yeah. And my little man and my brother can attest to this. Witness. It's all about witness. Bear witness to certain things. Yeah. I started doing podcasts way before podcast was even thought of out here, or even on the, like when it was just in the radio, you know, in the certain places on Apple, certain places, or no one weren't doing no podcast. I'm talking years ago. I was at it. My thing was on fire. I was all over. I had the place locked down. I boosted the crime rate certain cities. I'm telling you. And so I didn't have time to do it, kind of thing. And my brother is so when it popped off now, one day I go and see my brother. He's like, bro, you was gonna do? I said, yeah. Man, it's been ahead of the curve. Ahead of the curve that Boris is trying to flatten. So he's flattening the curve. This is the illusion. We need to flatten the curve. But everything in nature has a curve. What flat? I don't want to move in straight lines. That's how I'm wicked, yeah? Because I want to move in straight lines. Like, do you know what I mean by that? Check your body and try find one straight line. It don't gossa in the nature. So in the artificial insemination world, yeah, not necessarily even, just call it in that world there, right? I mean, come on, people. Yeah. If you meditate, if you don't know how to meditate, ask about it, because there's all different type of meditations. But really and truly, the meditation that a lot of people need is to build up a wall around themselves, a wall of energy to protect them from the distractions and the static when you're attempting to really deal with yourself and hone in on yourself. When you start the journey within, you'll be surprised how much people start pop up and things start happen to take you off your path. You understand? So anyway, I think that's enough said, but yeah, that illusion thing, I think I was touching, basically that's it. It's like peer group, innit? Peer group. Yeah, I was saying I'm starting from scratch. So it's like, can I live to my last day? Hitting honeys that beat. Getting money in the fast way. And I only came halfway, but I still can't let you. And I mean, what it is, yeah, is just that you forget in position and play your role and play it properly. You understand? And you get me, is like being a leader, yeah, a visionary, yeah. I have a certain role to play, and I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. You hear me? And so this is just the beginning, innit? Like, real talk. Like, this is literally just the beginning. Like, literally. So I'm gonna start knocking these videos out daily. Yeah. Yeah. And what I'm actually really showing you, besides all the blah blah blah, because anyone could talk a good game in it, I'm giving you raw footage, seeing me in all kinds of way, like however I look, little bumps on my face, people sitting there, look at his skin though, yeah, look at it, because when it's glowing and it's shining, yeah, you're gonna know why, because it's documented. And I'm only documenting, like I said, I went back to sleep willingly because everyone was pocket watching, like they still are kind of thing, you get it? But yeah, you niggas are gonna suck it to my pocket though, and my brother AA will say, legend. But yeah, man, it's time to really play your position and but yeah, man, you know how it go already. You can go all the way around the world and whatever, you're gonna come right back to square one at some point, yeah? So, yeah, this is from me to you, man. Real talk. Wisen up, yeah? Seriously.